This turned up this weekend as well. Do Interesting. Notice, Collect, Share by Russell Davis. Not that one. I've got his other book here, which is a fantastic book. Everything I Know from Life I Learned from PowerPoint. Because I've got all these books over here, I'm not sure if you can see that, thinking about not doing a book club, but just a book review. Because every time I put up a photo or like a little snippet of one of these books, people are going, oh, I'm really interested in that book. I wish I knew more. So I'll probably do that. Anyway, back to these. I read this at the weekend. I really enjoyed it. I'm not going to do a review of them now, but I suggest reading them in this one first and then this one, because this is kind of about the creative process and generating ideas and capturing them. This is about communication. I'm terrible at communication, so this book was great for me. I'd really recommend that one. There might be other people who are really good at communication, but want to get better at generating ideas, in which case this will be the better book. But really, both of them are great. Anyway, I'm going to get on. Not much going on today, just writing script for a video about Kitty and then some pen plotting stuff. We're going to take it easy this week. Let's have an easy week. It's raining a lot, but I don't even care because this is summer rain, which means it's lovely and warm. And after the past week, it is such a relief to actually get some rain here. This here, not this one, computational drawing. Now, if I were going to do a video about a book, just to give a quick review and let people see what's inside it, because some of these are fantastic, this will be the one I do first. The thing I really learned from this book is I love these zoomed in versions of pen plots, where there's no bleed around the edge. Okay, this page here, for example, I like being able to see all the pen and ink marks. And while I like pen plots that like fill the page and have this margin over here, I think this is what made me think about, hold on. Yeah, cutting up plots like this, the fact that it goes all the way to the edge really brings focus to the textures and things in a way that something like this doesn't. I think for some things what I really want to do is I want to do pen plotting and then take a photo and crop tightly in and then turn that into a print. Anyway, all that said about this, and if I should do a quick video, even though I really want to have a Tuesday video, I think I should probably get on with the admin work that I'm supposed to do rather than get distracted by this. I will do a review of this book at some time and do a formal set, and I've got a whole bunch of other books. Like, I really fancy doing the new Grammar of Ornament, graphic design manual, there's a computer in art, but I think this is online anyway. Code as a creative medium is another good one. There's a whole bunch of good books here. And then these other ones, like The Art of Creative Thinking is a nice fun book, and How to Fail Successfully, that one's also great as well. Okay, let's crack on. I need to clear all this up so that I can record my Kitty AI video. I need this table. I do all my planning for videos here because the index cards really help me sort out the order things need to go in. And once I have all these laid out, I then write the first draft of the script and cut it all back down and check that it matches here, I haven't missed anything, and then set up the camera over here. I have two cameras, and there was a time when I really thought I wanted like a Sony A3 or the latest Sony camera, because I wanted my video to be the best quality it possibly could be, and obviously having the latest camera would answer that. But I found that having two cheaper identical cameras, these are the A6600, is a lot better. Now these have exactly the same settings on them, the color profile, everything, two identical lenses, and then two identical filters on the front, so I can switch between them seamlessly, and that made my editing a lot easier. The only difference is this has a bigger cage on it, because if I'm holding this around and walking around for this is slightly lighter. This is my primary video one. If I do take any photos, I do it on this one, and this has got a heavier cage so I can turn it and mount it on things like this to do the time lapse for Instagram and Reels and what have you. And these lenses here, this is a fixed 16mm lens on a crop sensor, which is the widest you can go in this before you start getting the corners into the video. And I know people say that when you're making videos for YouTube, you're supposed to have like your wide shot and your medium shot and your tight in shot. But I decided that the constraint of having just one prime fixed lens actually made it easier for me to make videos, because I wasn't always thinking about which lens I should take with me, which one I should change to, and things like that. So I can highly recommend using 2 identical cameras, 2 identical lenses, 2 identical filters. And I know people have that saying that if before you buy something, you should be able to buy it twice. And in this case, it's kind of like, if I need to buy something, I need to be able to buy it 4 times. But it turned out to be an easy choice between, oh, I need to buy the very latest Sony camera for this much, or I can just buy 2 cheaper identical ones for the same price. And this is a lot more versatile because I can cut between them, all that type of stuff. Thought I'd share that with you. I probably need to make a proper video about my setup, but this is basically it, just 2 identical cameras. Right, let me crack on and record this kitty video, and then that's out of the way. All right, Bcam, you're done. That selection of cards is me finally working out the pen plotting tutorial videos. It's finally happening. I've got everything else out of the way, I think, so I can start on these. There's kind of 2 parts to the whole thing. The first part is just about pen plotters, paper, pens, SVGs, and that should be good enough for anyone who already knows how to code. But the lot I just showed you is basically teaching people how to code from scratch, but very much with an eye to pen plotting more than sort of just general coding. So that should be okay. I think it's going to take several months, like 4, 5, 6, no, several months to get through all that. To start the day off properly, I'm going to go have breakfast. Oh, that's not a good angle. That's better. That was a pretty great breakfast. I'm feeling really good now. Obviously, I'm going to go edit the Weeknotes video. It's funny because not much happens on a Friday to go into the Weeknotes video because I'm generally editing the Weeknotes video. But I'm also going to be editing the Kitty AI video to hopefully go out next Tuesday. And next week is the last week in the 3rd quarter. I normally get quite tired at the end of the quarters, and I don't think this is any different. So I'm looking forward to the week in the middle and then starting the final quarter of the year. It's quite good. Right, okay, I'm going to get on. I will see you soon.